Hi Cancer, this is going to be your general reading, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, we have the Chariot, the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So, with the Chariot popping out in the beginning of your reading, there's great emphasis on movement forward. But with the Two of Wands, it feels like you're still conflicted on what direction you want to move. You haven't really made a decision. We'll pull more cards to see what this is about, but it feels like you're meant to be moving forward. You just don't know which direction yet. And that indecision is what is causing this stagnant energy. But it feels like right now you have an opportunity to kind of, it's like manifest your own path. You kind of get to choose where you want to go from here. And there's a need to really focus on what's in your best interest, what's best for you, instead of, what might be best for another person or a connection. Let's see, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and Temperance. There is a need, again, like we were saying, it's like there's a need to focus on yourself, which is going to require you to move away from certain friendships or connections or even communities that you're a part of right now. And it's like you're at a crossroads and you really have to reflect on, and being at this crossroads is a gift. Again, you have the opportunity to manifest a whole new path for yourself, but you really have to reflect on what are your values, where do you see yourself like 5 years, 10 years down the line? What do you want? What do you truly desire for yourself? And it's like it's time for you to come back and realign with yourself, really understand your true needs and desires. Again, because you're presented with an opportunity to manifest them, but it feels like you might be, either you're somehow, emotionally dependent on other people, or they are dependent on you in a way, and you really are being asked to be a little bit selfish right now. It's like if you're in this Nine of Wands energy, like you feel drained, you feel like there's so much weight on your shoulders, you're taking on so much, whether it's physical responsibility or emotional responsibility for others. This chapter of your life is really about refocusing your energy back to yourself. People can take care of themselves. It's about redirecting your focus. She's holding that sword, like she's ready to cut cords, cut connections. Everyone is on their own path. They have their own destiny. They have their own journey that they're meant to walk on their own. And it feels like if you take on the responsibilities of other people, they're not able to learn the lessons that they're meant to learn. And hopefully that will help you kind of let go a little bit and again redirect your focus back to yourself. What makes you happy? What is going to fulfill your needs? What do you truly desire? What do you want? You have the opportunity to manifest it, but it's going to require you to really stand up for yourself and be a little bit selfish, which might not come easily for you guys. All right, let's see what other messages. Yeah, walking away. We have the Four of Pentacles, the need to walk away but holding on. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, if you refuse to, this is a kind of similar to, was it Taurus's reading? Gemini's reading. So if you have Gemini in your chart, you might want to check that out. But it's like, again, you're presented with this great opportunity, but it's going to require certain sacrifices, and it's going to require you to walk away from certain things. And for you, that's going to be a lot of emotional connections. Even though they're draining, for some reason you're holding on to them. It's like it's hard for you to let go. But as long as you're holding on, you're not able to move forward. You're not able to direct your focus on what you do want and what changes you want to be reflected in your life. And it's refusing to let go right now. It's like the universe is giving you signs. It's trying to get you to cut some cords, but if you refuse, you're only gonna put on more weight on yourself that isn't for you to carry. I hope that makes sense. But it's like you guys are too caring sometimes. We have the Six of Swords, again, time to move forward. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers. Again, there's so much that you can manifest. Like if you're trying to manifest love, that will come to you very, very quickly with this Knight of Wands. But first, the prerequisite, the necessary thing you need to do in order for this to manifest is to walk away. And you if this is resonating with you, you know the people and things that you're meant to be walking away from. But it's like, you need to cut those cords, you need to shut those doors, and then truly what it is that you're wanting, you get that Magician card popping up, is going to come towards you. You just have to and again, it's really hard for you to emotionally let go of certain connections, even if they're not good for you. And that's your challenge right now. That's what you have to be very intentional, and like, no, I know I don't want to do this, but I know I have to, and so I will. It's gonna take a lot of strength. Yeah, it's like, for some reason, I mean, if this is the energy, like if it's this hard, like you don't think people are gonna survive if you cut them off. They literally are so dependent on your energy, and you're so worried about them. You're so caring that it's like you're almost sacrificing your own happiness for other people. And if this is the case, you know, this definitely could have its roots in your childhood, where like there was a lot of responsibility placed on you. It's like you had to grow up really fast. You had to take care of maybe even your parents, whether it's emotionally or physically. Like you were in the parent role as a child. And that's why it's so hard for you to step out of that. But it's like, it's a big lesson that you're learning right now. And it's something that you have to be very intentional about, and understanding, like, if it does come from your childhood, recognizing that, and recognizing that that's what is making it so hard for you to let go. But it's not you. It's you know, subconscious patterns and reactions that you've adopted from your childhood, and you have to be very intentional about seeing them and choosing a different path and freeing yourself from that cycle. So it definitely feels like this is gonna be your biggest challenge, but it's like the blessings are right there for you. You just have to cut the cords that are holding you back from reaching it, so you can have the life that you deserve. But again, it's going to require you to recognize that it's hard and that it feels unnatural for you, but you have to do it anyway. You have to choose yourself. You have to prioritize yourself right now. All right, Cancer, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.